Hello, my friend. Welcome. We're talking about the upcoming Mercury retrograde, which includes an incredibly powerful and interesting eclipse and the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Some major stuff coming up. So we're going to dive in and welcome or welcome back. It's been a minute since I've posted in this space. I'm coming to you today from beautiful Uruguay, which is my current stop on my nomad travel journey. Let's dive in to all the amazing stuff coming up. Mercury retrograde, let's start here. Mercury is the planet of communication, but communication isn't just words, and it's not just talking, it's frequency. When you meet a person, there is so much you know before a single word is said. When Mercury appears to go backwards, it simply represents a turning inward or a going inward, like a sharpening of the tool of honing this inner world of all the kinds of communication, including your frequency. It's like a taking your energy in for a reset and taking your communication channel inside for refinement. It's creating that safe space. This has been so distorted. We're told that there's something wrong about Mercury going retrograde. There's nothing about Mercury retrograde to fear because there's nothing to fear about your own clarity and about your own knowing. Yes, there's a bit of a gear shift when Mercury turns around and turns inward. And yes, sometimes that means things can be a little bit bumpier on a communication level, especially on the turnaround days, a couple days before and after. This just means double check communication. Take it as an opportunity to upgrade your communication and make sure you're being clear and make sure you're being precise. Use it as a moment to notice how your communication lands with others. And are you being clear? But there's nothing wrong here. There's nothing bad. There's nothing to fear. This is a beautiful, powerful deepening of who you are as a channel, as a communicator. Now, while we're in this particular attunement of Mercury retrograde in April of 2024, there are a couple important dates and events to be aware of. First thing, on April 8th, we have a solar eclipse in Aries. Now, an eclipse on its own is already like a major reset. It's like the reboot to upgrade the operating system. Eclipses are very powerful opportunities for release and for a reset of your energy. What's unique about this eclipse is that it's in a very perfect conjunction with the asteroid Chiron. This represents the opportunity for a very, very deep reset of being ruled by the old, what we might call triggered or wounded places that have always seemed to felt like they're in control, perhaps. It's like a reset where our consciousness comes more online and we upgrade to the new level that is no longer ruled by the past traumas, the past wounding. Of course, you are always a choice, but there's an upgrade to your nervous system happening here. There's a reboot to the version of you that's been showing up. And the fact that it happens deep in this Mercury retrograde portal gives it this enormous inward power. Keep in mind, in Mercury retrogrades, the thinking mind is in a little bit of a backseat posture. That means meaning might not always be clear to our intellect in the moment in a Mercury retrograde. It's clear to other parts of you. Allow the deeper parts of your knowing to come forward. Let it be okay, if you choose, that the mind doesn't need to know everything and see all the pieces all at once. You still know. So not only does this eclipse happen during Mercury retrograde, but Mercury is also participating in this event by virtue of being just 5 degrees away from the eclipse when it happens. So this is a super powerful inner download and upgrade and a reboot. How do we make this very, very practical? For the next week, if you're seeing this around the time of posting it on April 1st or whenever you're seeing it, for the next week, pay extra attention to everything going on in your inner world of knowing. Your thoughts are a part of that, but only one part. So are your dreams. So is your intuition. So is everything you know. Pay attention to whatever is present for you on all the levels, and you can simply set the intention to be attuned to whatever levels of information are coming forward, because there will be helpful information about the reset that is happening for you at this time. Also, if you know where 19 degrees of Aries falls in your birth chart, or if your chart has planets on or around 19 degrees of any sign, you can understand more of your personal journey that's happening with this deep reset and inner attunement. Last thing for now, another huge event, and one of the most significant events actually of 2024, is the conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. This is also going to happen while Mercury is retrograde and right before he turns around. So let's talk first. Let's understand the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. Uranus represents your higher self, and that like sudden lightning flash-like experience of waking up to your higher consciousness, like a quick upgrade into a totally new consciousness. Jupiter represents your capacity for experiencing abundance, expansion, for goodness in this life, in this body. These two coming together represents a portal of creative expansion. And the fact that it's happening in the sign of Taurus is all about bringing all the creative power into physical 3D form now. So the fact that this is happening in the very end of Mercury's retrograde goes something like this. You're in this deep, fertile inner attunement of your consciousness, which includes your thoughts and your creative power. And just as all of that inner work is getting ready to come out and turn around and move forward again, there is this explosively powerful meetup of your highest expansion meeting your capacity for abundance. This energy gets to reverberate through your experience as Mercury turns direct, as you bring all of that inner attunement, inner refinement out into the world. And we finish up April with a powerful expression of your energy moving forward, but completely recharged, reattuned, and in a deeper alignment. So breathe for a moment, take that in, allow that to land in your system and resonate with you however it's meant. If you know what house 21 degrees of Taurus falls in your chart, you'll have a sense of the way that this creative energy is primarily or most easily able to enter and flow in right now. And so, of course, the last week in April, Mercury will wrap up his journey and move forward again. And the energy of that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction will hang out for a bit, creating a new experience of expansion in your capacity to create and hold. That was a mouthful, but feel this energy, let it land in your body. Hear the words, take it in now. This is enormously powerful creative energy coming forward through you. In honor of all of this, I am opening up some space in my calendar and offering a flash sale on one-on-one readings. If you'd like to know where all this activity is happening in your personal chart and in relation to your journey as a conscious creator, I will pop the link below. The sale link will be active for 24 hours if you'd like to jump into one of these sessions. My readings are not just about information. They tend to be about very deep transformation. I bring in all my background in somatic work and nervous system regulation to really support you in integrating the shifts in real time so that there's a true reset and attunement of your nervous system to its highest capacity. So I'll pop the link in the notes. It'll be $111 off of my regular rate. The discounted rate is $222. If you'd like to grab it, that link will be there, active for the next 24 hours. See you soon. Let's create together.